What's up, YouTube friends? So thanks for clicking on the channel. Today's project is the table refinish. So we bought this table about 15 years ago or so, and it's been refinished once, and it turned out pretty nice. But the polyurethane we put on the outside of it isn't really, I don't know, something's up with it. It's like sticky or something, or it was too thin, or it didn't cure right, or whatever. So what we're gonna do is refinish it. This is our fall project. And when we refinished it the first time, it was right after we moved back from Germany. And we didn't have the extra leaf that goes in it. It has 2 leaves that go in it. And we forgot that the leaf was at our mother-in-law's house the whole time we were in Germany. So we got it back. So I'm gonna flip the video and you can see what kind of it looks like, if I can figure it out. But I'll show you what it looks like in a second. So here is the table at the way we refinished it, and we did like a distressed thing on the sides and the bottom. It's two-tone with a dark walnut top with a poly over it. And here's the original finish when we first bought it. It's solid oak, it's heavy. There's this, my wife calls it the crumb tray, the crumb trough. When our kids were little, they used to get all their little crumbs in there, and you have to take a toothpick and get them out. So we have filled that in when we refinished it, so that's gonna happen. And also it has these little legs that pop out on the bottom. And it just sits right there, right inside here. But we really like this finish. It goes with our floors in our house a lot better than this kind of honey oak finish that was on it originally. So that's the project. Let's see how it goes. All right, so here's an update. So I figured out that what we put on top of the stain on the table last time wasn't polyurethane, it's polyacrylic. So this is what it does. Like, when it gets hot, if you sand it too much, it like bunches up and gets all gummy and just, it's annoying. So, but I'm almost done with the whole side, all the edges, and I put the other leaf in there so I can do that at the same time. This is done, it's filled in, and I hit it with 100 grit, so I'm gonna put 320 on it and go over that, the whole thing. And then once I'm done going around the whole table, I'm gonna work on this, and it's gonna be a pain in the neck. But that's the update, more to follow. All right, so if anybody out there can tell me why this is doing this, it's like not even hard. It's like sticky, like gum. That's what it's doing. Like this whole thing right here. This is 100 grit sandpaper, man. 100. It should cut through this like butter. But it won't. Watch this. So if anybody can tell me why it's doing that, or how to avoid that, other than not putting polyacrylic over stain, yeah, that'd be awesome. Welcome back, friends. So this is update number 2. So I put some paint, stain, varnish, whatever stripper on the table, because that's the only way to really get it off. I tried scraping it off with the razor blade, putty knife, and it didn't really want to come off. So, and you know, I don't really want to spend the time to scrape it all off. So we're trying this. Hopefully it works, but we'll see. Oh, here's an update too. It's not raining. So that should drop the humidity a little bit while it's raining. So hopefully that's helpful. All right, till we meet again. Hey there friends, here we are again. Update number 3. So this is now the 3rd time I've put paint and varnish stripper on this tabletop. And I got a bunch of stuff off of it in the last 2 times, but this is the very last of it, and that's all the stuff I took off of it. So we'll see what happens. Hey, welcome back to the adventure. So as you can see, I kind of got the table sanded a little bit. So it took 3 coats of a stripper to get all that stuff off there, and then I scraped it after that with my scraper. And then I dried it. I put some mineral spirits on it and dried it for about 3 hours, and then I started sanding again. So it's going pretty well. The whole garage is dusty. Yeah. It's shower time. Thanks for tuning into my adventure. Stay tuned for the second half of this one. It should look pretty nice when it's done. So as always, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing if you're a subscriber, and if you're not, please think about doing that. All right, have a good night.